Hello, my lovelies. I am Elle, and I'm excited to show you how to get started with your premium starter kit, just in case you're like me and you'd like to take a look at something before you buy. So I thought I'd show you exactly what you'll be getting. And this starter kit is how many people begin on their adventure of health and wellness and prosperity. And better yet, as you have seen above, I have a really awesome deal for you. And the other fabulous thing is that this company has not only been around a long time, 20 years or more, but it is, with Young Living that what you're getting is pure therapeutic grade essential oils and products that haven't had any toxic synthetics added. Because let's face it, we're all trying to get rid of those in our life so we can support ourselves and our family in our desire for greater health and well-being. So this is what you'll see when your starter kit shows up on your doorstep. I'm just going to turn this on, and it's a diffuser. You will see there are two diffusers that come with this particular offer. There's this one, which is the Desert Mist, which is my favorite. And then there's this one, which is the Dewdrop, which is also pretty cool. But as I say, this one is my favorite. And I just think it's fabulous that Young Living have a diffuser in the starter kit. The reason that this one is my favorite is because I love the lights, all 7 of them. You can have it cycle through all of them, as I have here, or you can just choose one, depending on your mood, or you can even have no lights at all if that's what you prefer. I generally have this one around wherever I am in the house. My husband has this or another one that he circles on and off in his office because we're a family of oil diffusers. We have a few around our house. And you're also going to find this box, which I'll get back to in a minute. And you'll also discover when your box originally arrives a newsletter, which talks about what's going on in the Young Living farm. It has recipes on here. And it talks about various essential oils. And this one, for example, has brain power as the oil of the month. And my daughter loves this one. She diffuses it when the kids are doing their homework. It helps keep them on track when they get home from after-school activities and they're feeling a bit lethargic, certainly not wanting to get down to homework. So she'll diffuse a few drops of brain power for them. And she too has the Desert Mist as her favorite. And the Essential Oils magazine is what you'll also get, and it has more wonderful information and recipes, all kinds of things in here. That it's really, really worth looking. Take some time to look through this. There are things you never knew would be available. And then, on top of that, you get this product guide, which is full of information about Young Living here. This one is about animals. And you have like bunches of essential oils, of course. But I highly recommend taking a look at this guide. It's really very informative. Young Living have hundreds of oils. And isn't it wonderful to know that Mother Nature has supplied us with so many ways we can take care of our body, our mind, and our spirit. And speaking of bodies, my husband is an avid golfer, and there he was last week before he'd even had a chance to hit a golf ball, and he slipped on wet grass. We've had lots of rain recently, and the grass was pretty slippery, and I have no idea how he did it, but he slipped and he twisted his knee. Needless to say, it didn't stop him playing. And he came home 4 hours later, limping with a swollen and painful knee. And luckily for him, we have essential oils and products designed to support and bring relief for this. And he's been using them regularly, a couple of which are in this kit that I'm about to show you. And he's thrilled with how quickly he's recovered because, yes, he's back on the golf course. That's what counts, the end results, right? And Young Living have so many other things. They have beauty care products, personal care products, products for athletes like my husband, household products. And they've really helped our family a lot through the journey of getting toxins and chemicals out of our home and our lives. So I appreciate that they make this easy for us. And this is the bit I've been waiting for, opening this little box. So we're going to flip off the top, and you will see that there is a little tag here. So we're going to pull that open, and the first thing that we see are the oils, which I will come back to in a minute. There is, in the side pocket, you will see a card like this, and this tells you about the oils, even though I'm going to do it myself, but probably in a different way, and it gives you some information. It's really useful, because let's face it, we get something like this, and we really don't know where to start. So the next thing is that you will see that there is another little white card with a tag on, which we're going to take out. And underneath, you will see more goodies. We like goodies. You've got 2 packets of Ningxia Red. This is a super powerhouse antioxidant. We use it every day. And it's great that you get to have a chance to try it in a starter kit like this before you might choose to buy it. It's really delicious. And then you will have 10 little cards. They tell you basically about some of the oils in here. And just in case anybody asks you about anything that you're using, you can give them one. That's really, really handy to have. And then you get an 11th oil. You get a bonus oil, which is Stress Away. And it's amazing. I find it amazing in my world. And I'll tell you about Stress Away in a second. You're also going to get a roller fitment, which is this little doofer here. And I will come back to that too in a minute. I'm just going to run through what's actually in here. And then there's 10 little sample bottles, which are really useful. They're great for traveling or just sharing oils with a friend. In actual fact, I've just given one of my friends a couple of these bottles with some samples of oils in there to help her with a hip problem that she's been having. And she called me today after a couple of days, and she's really pleased with the results. We like that. And then there's the Thieves household cleaner. It's a sampler. I told you about getting chemicals out of our lives, and this includes switching out cleaning products. You can get a deep clean without dangerous or synthetic ingredients. And on the back of this little packet, it does tell you the dilution ratios that you would need. It's another great way to try something before buying. I love it. So let's go back to the oils. They have so many different uses. And that was probably the biggest challenge when I first started, knowing what to do with them. So I'm going to help you. And I'm just going to share with you how we use them and give you an idea of what you can do. So the very first oil is lemon vitality. This is one you can put a drop of in your water. I love this oil. I love not having to keep lemons in my fridge that go bad before I can use them all. And you'll get copaiba, which is this one. I don't really know too much about this one, except that it supports other oils that you might be using. And I have tried it for that. So if you wanted to intensify an oil, this one is great for that. And it's also great if your skin could use a pick-me-up. Add a few drops to a neutral moisturizer. So I have done that, of course. And then there's Digest, which is great digestive support and one that we use at one time or another in our household fairly regularly. In fact, the other night I was feeling a bit queasy. I'm not sure if I ate something or what happened, but anyway, I headed over to the Digest, rubbed a couple of drops on my belly, and it didn't take too long before I began to feel better. I will tell you this is not one of the greatest smelling oils in the world, but it works really well. And if gas or bloating strike, we rub it directly onto our stomachs too. And then next is Thieves. Thieves is probably the best known oil that Young Living has. It's totally awesome immune support, and I'm so happy that it comes in the starter kit. Personally, I never visit a doctor's office or sit in any waiting room at all without first applying a couple of drops of Thieves, or taking a deep whiff of it, or putting it on my hands and taking a deep whiff from there. And the last one in this top row is peppermint. Oh, before I go on to peppermint, let me just say something else about Thieves. It's great for cold or flu season, or if you're on a plane where you just don't know what's in the air. Because cold and flu season, somebody on that plane is going to have something. And the last one is peppermint on this top level. Peppermint is great. You can put it in your water or you can cook with it. I've heard that peppermint brownies are delicious, but honestly, I've never tried them. But this is one of the oils that my husband has been using on his knee, along with Panaway. Panaway is another go-to oil in our household, and is one that hubby, as I say, has been applying to his twisted knee, and he's really, really thrilled. And it's great for sore muscles after a workout. And we also used it years and years ago when my husband had his kidney removed. And it was brilliant, along with some other oils that supported him in getting through the night as comfortably as possible. It's a brilliant, brilliant oil. It's so soothing and relieving. And then we have Raven, which is great for respiratory support. And then you'll have Citrus Fresh. I've added a few drops to water in a spray bottle and spritzed it over linens and towels, and you get a lovely aroma when you're making the beds, and everything is so fresh. And you can dilute it with a little pure vegetable oil or coconut oil, and it works to tone your skin. I love that. Can you tell? I'm all for skin toning products. And next is frankincense. Frankincense is the king of oils. It's such a powerful oil. It smells incredible. You've probably heard of it. It's an oil of the Bible, and it's wonderful to diffuse. I've used that in my skincare regimen too, because it's great for skin. So lastly is lavender. The lavender oils that we see often in the stores just aren't the real deal. This one is. If you smell this and then you buy a essential oil that you see in some store or some other company, you'll see the difference in the smell. There's no added ingredients in this one. Nothing to dilute it from the pure, original oil essence of the plant. And I use this one a lot. Winding down at the end of the day or at bedtime, it's a great one to diffuse. And finally, let's go for, I said that I would come back to this bonus oil. Well, almost finally. Stress Away. This is a really useful oil. If you're ever feeling a bit overwhelmed and something is happening in your life that creates a little anxiety or you feel a bit stressed out, keep this little bottle by your side. Just a couple of drops is all you need to put on your wrists. It works wonders. And then I said I'd talk about the roller fitment. I did say that, didn't I? Oh, I have this here to show you. Okay, so first of all, so this, when you take the top off your bottle of oil, I'm not going to do it, but why not? So you take the top off the bottle of your oil and you'll see a little reducer, a little plastic top thing that sits there. So you just pop this out. Be careful that you don't spill it because every drop is precious and it goes a long way, which is why these little oils last a long, long time. And then so you pop that out and then you're going to put this little roller thingy in place of that plastic reducer. And then you're going to put the lid back on and screw it down. And this sets the roller in place. in the bottle. And it makes it super easy to apply oils topically. And I have one here that I have the roller fitment on, and it looks like this. And then all you do is you just roll it, just one little roll, on your wrists or behind your ears or the back of your neck or the soles of your feet. It's amazing how these essential oils penetrate into every cell of your body. They really are amazing. And then once you're ready, you can take this roller off and place it into another bottle and use it for that. Just don't forget to put the reducer back in the bottle. And that's it. That's everything in your starter kit. Check out the directions below to help you see how easy it is to get one. I've added a link for you. And this is one of the most wonderful investments in our health, our well-being, our prosperity, and growth that I've ever made. These essential oils truly have empowered me to take control over my own wellness and emotional well-being. And in fact, they have created a ripple effect throughout, a magical change really throughout my life. And even having the ability to support a happy vibrational energy in me, which is really extra cool. And know this, once you become a member with me, you're not going to be left alone as far as not having any support. I am going to be here for you. And I'm creating a fun space on Facebook that you'll get access to. You don't have to work things out on your own. We're here to help you. You'll get lots of support. In fact, we have 2 of the top young living people who are going to pop in to our Facebook page, answer questions, help with challenges, anything that you like. And they know so much. They have been using essential oils for years, many, many years. And there's nothing that I ask them that they do not answer. All kinds of things. And so I want this for you. I want to help you get started. I want to help you do what we're doing with our family, which is creating an atmosphere of health and wellness and abundance in all ways. It's one of my favorite things to do because these products have improved our lives in so many different ways. And my hope is that they do the same for you. I do hope this video was helpful. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I am here for you. And you can reach me. You will get my email address, and you can reach me there. So, meantime, may your day be wonderful, and may it be filled with many blessings, many essential blessings that Mother Nature has given us. Bye for now.